A Father's Love, Episode 17, The Uncontrollable. Dad came home late on a Friday night. He looked a little sad and tired. He peeped into my room. "Hope you had a monumental day?" Dad said briefly. "Yes, Dad." He left already before I could finish my sentence. This is unlike him, I thought to myself. I tiptoed into Dad's room. He lied on the bed face up staring at the ceiling. This really looks bad, I thought. I knew he was aware of my presence but didn't acknowledge me. Do I let him be? Do I cheer him up? Do I become a nuisance until he laughs? "Dad," I said uncontrollably. He didn't move. I got scared at this point and thought about whether I should let him be. I turned around to exit, and just then he called me. He sat up on the bed. I turned towards him. "Dad, are you okay?" He smiled, and a burst of cry poured out. I shivered a bit and confused. Dad looked down for some seconds. "Sit down," he said. I moved closer but didn't sit down. One of our vehicles got involved in an accident. There were many casualties. Thank God there was no loss of life. There's an extensive government investigation going on. Tears streamed down my face. Not for anything else than the fact that Dad cares so much about his employees. I shook uncontrollably. "Calm down, son." Dad patted my back. "What do we do?" I asked, slowly. I already contacted all the families involved. Insurance got involved and the rest I can only leave in God's hands. Is there anything I can do? You can pray with me. Pray? I'm talking about helping the folks at the scene of the accident. They might need an extra hand, I said in protest. They are all taken care of by insurance and first responders. Prayer helps us to settle everything and lay it at the feet of God. I closed my eyes. There was complete silence for a few minutes. I didn't know what to say. "I don't know," I opened my eyes. "Thanks for that exceptional prayer, son," Dad said, smiling. His facial expression beamed. "Dad, are you sure?" "Of course." "You think this smile is fake?" Dad pointed at his face. I left the room with mixed reactions. The next couple of days, Dad was in the hospital visiting patients, attending meetings with government agencies and visiting some homes. He came home and left home at odd times, mostly looking exhausted but still shining. Eventually, after some weeks, everything cleared out with the accident. I saw a different side of Dad throughout the entire accident incident. I sat with Dad in the living room one day. "Dad, why were you so calm throughout the accident? Was it you couldn't care less or just unserious about it?" Dad looked up and stared outside for some time. "I realized something, son. The things I worried about some decades ago, when I look at them now, they were nothing. Because you've gotten over it. Thanks for helping me. The emotions don't really do much. The best thing to do is to get over it because you'll eventually discover that it's nothing." "How do you get over it though?" "Well, I take my mind to the future and look at the current moment. I started creating the solutions I desire and eventually everything works out. That's an unknown phenomenon. How do you take your mind to the future?" "The mind is powerful, just like your words. In fact, your words come from your mind. You can create things in your mind and use your words to establish it." I nodded, slowly. How realistic is that? I thought to myself.